Welcome to Lesson 3. Lesson 3 is just going to be some examples of problems. And I want you to be able to do these really quickly. And when I give you the question, or this problem, I want you to be able to convert that really quickly. And we're going to start with just some basic problems here. Let's look at 7 over 100. And we want to know what that is because we're going from this one, we're going from fraction to decimal. What is that as a decimal? Well, 7 hundredths, so it's going to be 0.07. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look at, we have two spaces to the right of the decimal point. 1, 2. Well, we have two spaces, 2 zeros. And that's how we can tell in terms of what it is. So if I look at example number 2, which is 16 over 100, well, how do we know what that's going to look like as a decimal? Well, we have to look at how many spaces do we have to the right of the 1, or how many zeros do we have? 1, 2. So we're going to need 2 spaces to the right of the decimal point, and that's going to be 0.16. Okay, 2 zeros, 2 spaces. Let's look at our next one. 4 tenths. 4 over 10. What is that going to look like as a decimal? Well, this is one of the ones we just reviewed on that last one. But just in case, how many zeros do we have? 1. So how many spaces to the right of the decimal point are we going to have? Well, we're going to have 1. And it's going to be 0.4. So basically what we've done, ladies and gentlemen, is we've taken this number and we've put it down, and then we just have to figure how many spots we have. 1, 6, 2 zeros, so 2 spaces, 1, 1. And we just take that number, transfer it, and then we have to figure out where the decimal point goes. Let's look at one more here. Okay, 409 over 1,000. Well, first thing we do is we write the number 409, and then we think, how many zeros do we have? We have 3. That's how many spaces are going to be to the right of the decimal point. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Our decimal point is going to go right here, and we have to complete it with a 0. So I'm going to give you like 4, 5, 6 problems, and I want you to pause. I'll write the problems, and then I won't pause, and then I want you to go through and I want you to answer them as well as you can. First one is going to be, and I'll just put these in blue here, 9 tenths, and then 5 1,000ths. Again, you're converting all of these to decimals. 54 thousandths, 81 hundredths. Should probably put let's go with 5 tenths, 6 hundredths, and 94 hundredths. So why don't you pause the video, solve those, write them down, solve them, and see how, when you're done, you can check with your table mate to see how they did, if they're in the same place, or just start the video and I will give you the answers that you might already have. Good luck. Hopefully, ladies and gentlemen, you took some time to solve these problems. We'll start here. This is one of the ones that we should know, but if we don't, we're going to put the 9 down, and how many zeros? We have 1 0, so it's going to decimal 0. This is 5 over 1,000. We're going to put the 5 down, and how many spots? 3. We have 1, 2, 3 zeros, so we're going to need 1, 2, 3, and this is where our decimal point is going to go, 0, 0, 0. So 5 thousandths. Okay, now we have 54 over 1,000. I should have given myself more room here. 54, and then we have 1, 2, 3, so we go 1, 2, 3, 54 thousandths. Here we have 81, and we have hundreds, so 1, 2, so we go 1, 2, 5/10. We're going to put the 5 there, and 1 0, so we're going to go 1, whoop, right there. 6 over 100, so we're going to put our 6, and we need 1 2, so 1 2, decimal point right there. And then 94 hundredths, 94, and then 1 2 zeros, 1 2. Now, in case those little loopy lines kind of confuse you, I'll rewrite them in red. It should be 0.9, 0.005, 0.054, 0.81, 0.5, 0.06, and then 0.94. And those are the responses that you should have had. Hopefully you were successful. Please see Mr. Winkleman if you were not.